Hello everyone, welcome to the Tech Guru. Today I'm bringing you a video demonstration and tutorial on what this platform SentryPC looks like. It's a software that allows you to monitor, filter, and control your devices. So I've put the link to this software in the description box below. Do check it out and let me know what you think. All right, so I'm just gonna go into the dashboard of my demo. So this is what it would look like if you were inside the dashboard of your SentryPC account. Let's say you have a few devices on it, you're monitoring whether it's your employees or your children, whoever that might be. It will give you an overview of all of that activity on your dashboard. So here you can see what websites, how much time they've been spending on websites, how much time they've spent on files and applications. You can see how many total devices you have, how many total users you have, and how much usage they've had of the device in the past 24 hours. So that's pretty useful because you can see how much idle time they have, how much time they're active, and then the total time that they've been active in the past 24 hours. So this is just a demonstration, so it wouldn't have much information in terms of activity. But if you had users on it, it would show exactly what time they were logged in and what time they logged out. Latest updates are available for each of these. You can see how many licenses you have. So if you've bought 10 licenses and you've only used 4, it will show you how many licenses you have remaining. So as I mentioned in my previous videos, you can use SentryPC on essentially any platform. So Android, Chrome, Mac, Windows is very user-friendly. I'm going to go ahead and click on the account activity. So what the account activity looks like is it will give you an overview of everything that account has been doing. So you can refresh it to see the recent or most fresh results. But this will just give you an overview of what they've been doing. So if they've clicked on account settings, if you've done any changes to their account, all of that can be monitored from your account activity. Another thing you can do is see and check your licenses. So this will show exactly how many licenses you have, how many users per each license, so on and so forth. You can then click on the notifications to see any upcoming notifications that there might be. So let's say you've blocked an application on Elaine's PC, on the family PC, you'll be able to see that. So if there's any problem, you can always reach out to support@sentrypc.com, and they're very responsive. So that's one really good thing about this software, is that their team is 24/7 handy and really, really responsive. Okay, so in terms of overviews, the activities will show you what you've been doing. The location is going to give you access to the location. So I'm going to click on that first. So here you can see a map of where each person is. So let's say your child has said they are at a friend's house at a certain place, but you can check their account activity and see if they're elsewhere, if you're just worried, or if there is an employee that's supposed to attend a meeting, but they're doing something else. You can see all of that within the locations tab. In the mouse and keyboard, you can see what usage they've had by hours, by days, on their keyboard, on their mouse. You can select the users, you can select the device, you can then click on create chart, and it will go ahead and create a chart for you. So it will show how many mouse clicks there has been, how many key presses there has been. So let's say the account has been active for 15 hours, but there's only 2 mouse clicks. That means really your employee, Melissa, hasn't been doing much work, has she now? Unless your work includes just watching Netflix. So then we have the active and idle bar. So you click on that tab and it'll show you exactly what percentage of time, what timings they've been idle, what timings they've been active. So you can get a broader view on that. It paints a picture basically. And then it can also give you charts on the alerts and activities. So if they've been doing anything outside of scheduled time, or is there anything to be worried about? And then it'll give you the usage breakdown. So 33 minutes on one device, 6 minutes on the other device, 36 minutes on the third device. And it'll show you which one's the most active, which is the most idle, and which one's the most logged in. Then we have the events viewer. So you can view the activities of each device. So you can see what calls they've made, how many people they've emailed, how many messages they've sent, whatever that might be, depending on the kind of job or the kind of games your children are playing or work your employees are doing. So it really depends on that. Screenshots, so you can see in real time. You have to set screenshots up so you could view them. I've not set them up, so you won't be able to see them. But for example, you can set, or there's been no activity on this account, so you won't see screenshots. But if there was activity, you could set, let's say, screenshots to every 30 minutes, and it would give you a screenshot of their device every 30 minutes, and they wouldn't even know. So then you have keyword filtering. This is where you can edit the keywords that you would not want your kids or your employees to be falling into. So if you just click on edit user, you can add a keyword or phrase to filter. So let's say I want to add keyword adult, and anything in the search of adult will not be shown, right? So whether it's, again, really depends on what you're using it for, and you can content filter it accordingly. You can filter websites. So there's particular websites you don't want your employees or your kids to be watching or going into, then you can set those filters as well. There is, again, the geofencing, so you can see exactly where the location of the users are at what point in time. And it just gives you a very good overview and paints a picture on all of their activities. So I've not seen a platform like this where you can access such detailed monitoring and filtering privileges over the devices that you'd like to control. So this is really, really useful that there's finally a platform out there that really meets the needs of all the businesses and parents and schools out there. So you can also manage the time. So you can set, let's say you only want your child to watch or use their device from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. or if you only want your employees to be working until 5 p.m. So you can restrict all the time within that as well. You can check a few other things, keystrokes, key presses, anything that you would be interested in is available on this. Most of them you wouldn't even use because there's such a broad range. But whatever it might be, you just have to click on create chart and it will instantly give you a picture of what that activity is looking like based on your chart type. Okay. So moving on to activity reports, that's just more into the reports and you'll be able to see everything. You can download anything. So whether it's reports, whether it's screenshots, you're free to download at any point in time within the downloads tab. And that will allow you to hold information. Let's say if you want to use that to tell your child why you'll be restricting their screen time, or if you'd like to fire your employee, or if you'd like to promote an employee because they've been doing really well, you can do all of that. So really you can use this platform for anything and everything. It's proven to be very useful for those people that would like to monitor and have better controls over their businesses and employees or children in schools, even parents. So I really do hope you found this video useful. I have put the link to SentryPC in the description box below. So if you'd like to purchase it, please do feel free to check it out. It's in the description box. That is it for the video today. I hope you found this video useful. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.